showcase was typically supposed to be something new that the artist is doing. And so, I mean, I was a watercolorist before I joined the Art Association. I was juried in as an oil painter, a plein air oil painter. So I'm like, okay, let's go back to watercolor for the show. They don't know that I've watercolored before. I have fun painting in watercolor. And what a great thing to do when you're shut in. All of a sudden your world just kind of like kaleidoscopes in. You know that each brings some different things that just sparks your creativity, you know. Watercolor can be so loose or so tight, but there's so many fun things that happen when you're painting that you're not expecting. I love doing all this crazy color mixing thing that's going on in here. You know, there's various intensities of the painting. So this bluff was why I painted this picture, and so the rest was just trying to, okay, make it look recognizable and putting this part in the back.
I have several pet peeves about paintings themselves. I get really tired of lonely paintings. If you look, there's so many with nothing going on but a landscape or something. So I try to fill paintings with people or birds or something that shows life. This painting came about because I was at the Carmel beach on a Sunday afternoon, and what was happening on the Sunday afternoon was lots of large Hispanic families having a Sunday holiday at the beach. And they're in clothes, they're not in swimming suits, and they're wading, they're in groups, they're having fun, and there's a real joy that's happening with that. When I was talking to the docents at Point Lobos, they said that they have a program for bringing the children that are from agricultural areas in the inland valley have never seen the ocean before. So that's one of their programs. And the ooh and ah that they would have is something that I'm still trying to find in the painting. So this one is called Water Play because that's exactly what was happening, where there's all these young people just running through the water in the shallows. And again, I don't try for great detail. My people are very loosey-goosey because I don't want them any more defined than any other area of a painting. What I'm trying with this one is, it's a very quiet day. I'm not looking for crashing waves. I'm just looking for that change of tide and the change of depth as the sand goes out and the lagoon gets deeper. So I'm looking for strong contrast between hard rock and horizontal plains of colorful and exciting water. These are just brush strokes, real quick brush strokes, but they're just the right value to provide the shade of this mountain face. It's turning, the sun is back here, and you're finding edges of, this is Highway 1, which gives me a diagonal that I'm looking for, and an opposite diagonal, and as I said before, the strong perspective of everything running to here. So the other thing that's important in how I work is edges. If my edges are soft, then I can get contrast if the edges are harder. And they get harder as you come closer. Like this wet sand is different than this wet sand. And all of those are working with an illusion of creating three dimensions on 2 dimensions. And only using color, not using a whole bunch of other things.